Hello, everyone. This is going to be the start of me playing Walking Dead Satan Sinners. I know, obviously, this is not Walking Dead Satan Sinners. This is VR chat. But I just wanted to lay out a few things. I probably won't have any filter during this time. Um, I also don't remember much of the DLC, so if I seem a little bit shocked or don't understand certain things at the time, it's because I have no memory of the DLC. I actively tried to remember. I did just do a playthrough for the main story, but I don't remember anything that happened in the DLC because I didn't recently replay it because I didn't really think it'd be super important. I can obviously tell you I was wrong a little bit, but I do hope you enjoy me playing Walking Dead Satan Sinners, Chapter 2. Alright. Let's begin, shall we?
All there is to see. Would you like to exit?
Tutorial guy will remember this.
Well, look at you, tourists. La célébrité on the tip of everyone's tongue. If I'd have known you were gonna cause this much trouble, I'd have kept my mouth shut about the reserve. Maybe all those lives would have been spared. One thing is certain, though. Misery spread like wildfire, and your name was taken to blame. But what's done, it
Wait,
cannot
you're
be
dead,
undone,
though.
no matter how badly you wish it could.
You're dead, though.
You feeling okay, tourists? That thought heating up your brain? Got
No.
you seeing flames?
Well, there's fire. Whoa. Okay, that felt weird. That was weird.
What went down at the reserve? But that ain't nothing compared to the hell unleashed upon old town. Wonder if we'll ever know who kept them bells ringing for 3 days straight, riling up the horde into a frenzy so savage the living didn't stand a chance. But despite it all, the reserve being a bust, a madman laying waste to old town, the tower folks don't seem frazzled. Business as usual. The building even seems a few stories taller now that Mama finally slaughtered the reclaimed. And no one's heard boo from JB in a long while. Some say he's dead, and I'm more fond of the taller tales that the devil slithered back to his warm and cozy domain. Of course, someone will always step out of the shadows and make themselves known when there are big shoes to fill,
That
right?
vile hole in the ground was going to be the end of New Orleans. We have reaped what we sowed. All those lives wasted, and for what? None of the legends were true.
Wonder how Mama's
The
feeling
reserve
about
was
this
empty.
noise
Our
coming out of the
reality
French
has
Court.
shifted
It's
because of
only
our
gotta be a
reverence
matter
for a
of time
false
before the
idol.
tower comes knocking on
Empty
that preacher's
promises.
door, right? Are you sure you
To the
want to get
brink.
caught in the middle of that mess, tourists?
Brothers and
Maybe
sisters,
you'd be better off paddling back to the bayou. Leave Nola behind.
Oh.
Supplies are getting scarcer by the second. The living getting more desperate. And the dead, well, they just keep multiplying. Gonna take nothing short of a miracle to survive what's coming. Of course, you had some people talking like you were a miracle worker. But that's not how it's going down, has it? I'd say wherever the tourist goes, death ain't far behind. So, you got one or two of them miracles up your sleeve? Been saving them for the right occasion, maybe? She wants you to know something, tourist. That the darkness has swallowed you. There ain't no use in fighting it, she says. Just surrender. Let it devour you. You best be on your way home now, tourist. Let a dead man rest in peace.
Start to whistle.
One last thing before you go. A bit of advice from beyond the grave. In a time like this, where it seems like the only decisions worth a damn are the ones that save your own ass, well, you best give that a second thought. Payback still exists, my friend. And payback is a whole lot more on than a rib-thin rabid dog. Payback is an honest-to-God force of nature.
That's a creepy start to this story.
You alive? Up here! Tourist! You need to stand up! Shit. That's a lot of blood. We gotta move. Grab your flashlight. On your chest. Let's go! Floor collapsed and swallowed you up. Dropped you like a fucking rock. Thought you were toast. Get your head clear. We gotta escape this hellhole. Place is swarming. Good. You snagged the blueprints. Can't believe what we went through to get those fucking things. Father Carter better be Hail Marying his ass off when we get back. Fuck! You got company! Take this! We gotta get you up here and... Wait. What the fuck is that? I hear something. Shit! They're flooding in! Behind you! Run, tourist! Get the fuck out of here! Go!
Gun in the cleaning closet. Oh well. Extra melee weapon. I can't believe I missed both my headshots there. For a second, see where they are. Whew. There are so many in this room. There's like no supplies? Okay, well that's weird. So there's one more zombie coming. That's all I need. Did I die? Oh, where am I?
Glad to see you upright, tourist. No broken bones, not even a limp. Thank the Lord. Holland's found you in the bushes unconscious and dragged you here. Looks like you had quite an exit from the hotel. You have good news to share, I hope?
The good news is that I managed to make it out alive. The bad news...
My friends are dead.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. What happened?
Loomis was a complete mess. Blew off all his ammo in the first few minutes. Hit something volatile. The explosion reduced him to paste and collapsed the floor on us.
I'm shocked. Loomis was one of the strongest and most capable among us. But they all knew the risk, and yet they forged ahead. Brave souls, all of them.
Not sure brave fits the bill. Morons would be more accurate. But what do I know?
About them? Nothing.
You underestimated the threat. That place is a death trap. And the blueprints you sent us in there to find? Your holy fucking grail? They're worthless when a place is that infested. But hey, on the bright side, maybe you can use them for kindling next time you perform one of your fire barrel sermons.
May I have the blueprints, please? That hotel will be our home. We've had a setback, yes, but the blueprints are valuable. It will help us plan our next effort. When the time is right, we will try again. Our faith will deliver us.
From what I saw in there, it's gonna be a long wait.
Patience is a virtue.
True, but I ain't got any.
We want what everyone wants. Belonging, community, peace of mind. After the disaster in Old Town, many of my people are living in constant fear. The rumors of a psychopath behind it all have them rattled, thinking everyone outside of my flock could be the perpetrator, an envoy of Satan himself. But the living must band together, not remain divided. And the hotel is our answer.
Let's agree to disagree and move on. We got some business to discuss.
Indeed we do. I read the Pawn King's proposal. It's ambitious, but sound. You could tell Sonny I accept, but with certain stipulations. Here, I've outlined them in this letter. Minor tweaks to the agreement that I think he'll find amenable. A trade network for those of us outside the tower walls could ease a lot of suffering.
A preacher with a dash of business savvy. Never thought I'd live to see the day. I'll give him your letter.
My grandfather sold Bibles door to door. I know a bit about the hustle, tourist. Knowing Sonny, he's pacing behind that glass of his, wearing a groove into the floor, waiting for my response. Let him sweat it out for a bit. You clearly need to get some rest. Your weapons and gear are just outside the door. No offense, of course, just a precaution. God bless, and Godspeed, tourist.
All right, let's go back to the resting place. Now we're somewhere. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to probably relock a lot of these. Or do I? No, about everything's about work. No, I will have to redo everything. But this is fine. For now, what did they give us to start with? Why is that there? Oh, it should be. Alright, so they give you a lot of good starter stuff. Why is the back of this blown out? Is this not where you save anymore? Where do you save? You'll find your flask. Okay, so it is down here. Oh, so they cleaned up the catacombs. Awesome. Okay. I must have not remembered to play the ending of that DLC, because there's so much stuff here. It seems like there's a part of a story I'm missing. So there must have been like a DLC from last time I played. Or at least something I forgot. There's a lot of storage. And a full bed. Oh, wow. Alright, looks like we're back. This should be the second day. So before we go anywhere else, I think we should scrap a bunch of these items. before I go anywhere else, I always take one of these, and normally I try to eat something before. Okay. So go look at these, make sure everything is still basically the same. Okay. I want that backpack upgrade. Okay, so we're gonna go with this first. Okay. That backpack upgrade is gonna be very, very useful. Because now we get 2 slots for large items. And that can be very, very useful when going out and gathering stuff. That objective up in there. So let's start with the one that's more creepy. Alright. Put this here just in case. Okay. Find this in the reserve beneath the church. Before heading out, it's best to prepare. Make sure you bring weapons, food, and medical supplies. Yep. Wait, where was the reserve? I want to say the reserve was... I feel like that was wider. No, I don't... We couldn't go that way. We could only go that way last time. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the reserve is over this way. Yeah, because that's where the light... so let's see. I also wonder if those little dolls are going to be around the map, this part of the map, too. I don't think there is going to be anything here, but always good to look. It is sad to think about that a lot of the characters I actually cared about, we probably won't see in this game. And these are probably like developers. Alright. Be warned. I definitely do not like that. Those are fused together. Alright. That was creepy. Is that the way I'm supposed to go? I'm supposed to go this way. I think, yeah, this is the way. I don't know, if I'm not, I can go back. Yeah, this is the way. Okay. Oh, it finally loaded. Okay. No, not be done. Something saw me. Let's keep going now. Oh, I really jumped. Can't see anything back here. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a hypnotized eye. Written in red ink. Ouch. Oh. I meant to grab the ladder, not grab my knife. Okay. Oh, I'm glad they took that out. This thing right here gave me a nightmare. That was there before, because that was the thing that you had to decide to live or die the one character, and I did not like that. Oh, look. Speaking of dead bodies. Can't hurt it, so it's not dead. Why are there so many dead people here like this? May need that. I don't like how there's so many dead people. This is much more creepier being in this area right now than it was when you first played through in the first game. Because at this scene there was that string right there. It's all the way down here, and the girl was going to ring the bell. So we had to make a decision quick. Oh, it looks like the front door is open, so I could have came through the front. And now there's a chain? I don't know if I remember a chain coming down from the top. I mean, maybe that makes it more ominous. The real question is, did they clear out the one area? I definitely think they did. Guessing you guys are the ones to talk to.
Welcome to the Revolution, tourist. I'm Sable. This is Echo. Barnes is there in the back.
Why do you have ears?
Revolution?
We represent a growing faction inside the tower. People fed up with the current leadership. If Nola's gonna remain habitable, the time's come for a change at the top.
So what I'm hearing is that you have a beef with Mama.
You could say that, yeah. Mama's gonna fucking bury us all. Even you.
Relax, Barnes.
I mean, I've killed her once before in the first game. I don't know how she's back, but...
How did you find me?
Everyone knows about the tourist. And we are always looking for allies. Barnes and I are Tower. Echo is former Reclaimed. There are more of us, about 3 dozen on the inside. And we've got sympathizers among the exiles. But I guess you'd call us the ringleaders.
What's your plan?
A tactical assault on the tower. Coordinated from within. One shot to chop off the head of the snake.
Bold plan.
Yeah, I think it's very
But
bold.
why? Still haven't heard a good reason.
We have our reasons.
Mama's got every one of us in her sights. No one's safe. Ever since the reserve was a bust, she's been consolidating power. Building up units of heavily armed elite fighters, all loyal to her. Call themselves Eradicators. The way we see it, the only chance to get to Mama is from within. And soon. We eliminate her, the tower can be returned to the people. And Nola survives.
I mean...
All right,
How
you've
can I help?
convinced me. How can I help?
The tower has their sights set on the radio station in the French Quarter,
Okay.
where JB used to broadcast.
Yeah.
I think Mama's planning to use the station to flood the airwaves with propaganda. She's already papering the whole city with her old town conspiracies. They're gonna make their move on the radio station, soon.
Real soon. A daytime operation. We stop Mama from taking the radio station, we slow down the spread of her lies.
And instead, we give the people what they really want to hear. A new take on an old classic. Here. It's JB's last sermon. Hasn't been broadcast yet. Echo found it in an abandoned, reclaimed base.
It's a real firestorm, too. You've never heard JB like this. Out for blood.
We need you to stop the tower from taking over the station and get JB's last hurrah on the air.
That's gonna piss Mama off.
Guaranteed. But it'll also get the exiles riled up. And we need that.
If we want to inspire an uprising, we can't have Mama polluting the airwaves with bullshit. We get the exiles behind us, then we strike.
Okay.
Barnes is gonna go ahead of you. See what intel she can gather about access to the station. But she can't be seen.
I'll leave you a present in Bird Lounge, down the street from the station.
Before you go, we need a reliable way to communicate. Timing's key, so passing notes ain't gonna cut it. Echo?
These walkies are older than dirt. Broken, pretty much, no voice capabilities. But I figured out how to get the alert signal to work.
I'll reach out to you on the walkie when we need to meet. But you have to beep us back to let us know you're coming. Otherwise, we won't be around. You better get going. We need to roll out soon. Don't forget to grab that beta from Barnes at Bird Lounge. She knows how to exploit the enemy's weakness.
Okay. Okay. I actually kind of like this. We're going after Mama. Considering I didn't like Mama in the first game, and I did kill her in the first game. Which they have a lot of dialogue for if you kill her in the first game. So it's like, why wasn't that more of a canon ending for her? I want to explore the reserve a little bit and see what's all still here. Because those two rooms are flooded. If you do the ending where the one guy dies, that's where he would be. That's where he died. Yeah, and this room right here, if I remember correctly, was the room where you got all the supplies. Or is it this room? Yeah, one of these two rooms. So that room would have been flooded too. So my question is, why isn't it? So how'd they unflood it? And I heard the sound of a zombie spotting me, and I don't... Is there zombies supposed to be down here? There they are. So, something's gonna happen. It's gonna be very, very important. Involving with these. Okay. Okay, so I kinda get it. Okay, so the first task I have to do is take care of this. In the French... Head to Bourbon Street during the day. I don't know where Bourbon Street is, so... I wonder if they ever fixed the glitch that's in the first game, where if you have a weapon in your hand, you walk down here, you have a chance of losing that weapon forever. It will just like despawn in your hand. So I gotta figure out where that street is and come during the day. So interesting. Okay. Sad thing is, none of these are labeled. Right, I know there's gonna be a zombie in here. There's always one in here. There you are. There's always at least one in here as you go back. I doubt they've changed that. Okay. Looks like I think the sun is rising? Alright, so let's complete one of my main objectives right now, which is the... Before I go any further, let me check through real quick. Alright, so I do have to regather all these things. Okay. I don't know what you all are for, but they're spread out across like a lot of different areas. Like there's one right there. So what I like to do is just collect them. At one point I had like 10 of these things. Okay. UV lights lead the way. So it looks like UV lights is going to be something that's going to be very important later down the road. Wait, I gathered some things real quick, so let's dismantle anything I do not need. Yeah, I must have dropped the axe. Oh. Alright, so we have a mission to build stuff. So we just made these recently. You can always use more explosive arrows. Throw up one more heal real quick. Heal up. Alright. It looks like we're going on a trip. So, our object here is to kill Mama. So far. A beetle. A dead rat. Where is the axe? Like where is it being stored at? That gives me a question mark, so which tells me I'm not at the right location. Bonaparte Cardinal. Yeah, Bonaparte Street. So we are in the right place. Okay, so we need to go... Okay, so we need to go that way. Hey. Wait, is the building in Bonaparte Street? Because there's a glowing building up here. Let's try this. I need to pay attention to that symbol very much. Meet me where jazz men play. 115. Ooh, that scared the fudge out of me. I had my phone just go off. So it seems like music is going to be a big theme in this one. Which, being in New Orleans, makes sense, but it's kind of weird a little bit, considering with the whole thing where in the last game, music wasn't as important. But it seems like seeing like a ton of radios. Very much is. Okay.
Six 4. G. Carmen is dead. Thrown to the wolves, just like Ambra and I. I found her, skin and bone. Bullet through the brain in a muddy hole with many others we once knew, who we once called.
Is this where I'm supposed to be? Or is it not the day? All are guilty. Spare no one. Swift vengeance. Brutal justice. Infinite wrath. Bring peace, please. This looks like it should be the right place. Am I just not here in the right time? Which very well could be. Because I don't know if you consider this the daytime or not. This is where that one guy was sitting. Yeah, so this is... It's not normal. It's the only other building I can think of that's on the street that I can enter. But I guess maybe it's not today? I don't know. That was like kind of cool. Okay. I think it's probably the problem is it's not considered daytime. Alright, so let's, I guess, leave. This way it looks like leave is just to go through here. Hello, zombie. That's what I liked about the cleaver. It's got that nice, clean feel to it. Alright. I like how there was nothing littering the streets, basically, when I first came through here. Cool. Thank you for showing the way. Hello, zombie. I guess we can play, Miss Zombie. Come here. Okay. How far am I? Oh wow, I really misturned. Okay, I need to go here. This is the way I need to go. The weirdest part is being familiar with a lot of these locations.
You blinded the eyes of the brave, my treacherous lieutenant, now pounded to pulp. From this burden, we are freed.
Well then. The best time to travel is now. Let me find my chair real quick, so I can sit down and read this. Creepy. 13 is just creepy? Well, let's find out. Alright. It's nighttime, so I guess we gotta rest. But again, the weirdest part about this whole thing is just thought of sleeping in the crypt. 'Cause, like, who knows what kind of zombies are, like, on the other side of that wall. I have a feeling, quote me on this now, this is going to break eventually, and we're gonna have to deal with something that comes through here. Look, another saxophone. Well. Okay, cool if you could have played it. Okay. Well, I guess we're resting. Oh, and it's so weird not waking up to the radio crack. But we're gonna stop here, just due to the fact that I want to space this out, and I hope I'll see you next.